Hi, my name is Tess. I reached out to Jeremy yesterday and organized a one-on-one coaching session with him. Jeremy is a beautiful human who I came in contact with through my own coaching studies. I'm a coach that takes, people through coaching processes every single week. Yet I found myself getting a bit stuck and in needing help from someone who could guide me through it. So I reached out to Jeremy yesterday because I noticed that my energy was getting really erratic. I was running from something. There was something misaligned within me and I couldn't quite put my finger on it, which is strange considering I do this work all the time with my own clients, but sometimes we can't see what we can't see. And so Jeremy held space for me in such a beautiful way. Our session went really deep. He actually asked me at the beginning of the session how deep I was willing to go. And I'm like, let's just do it. So he took me into a really deep meditative state. And we did some beautiful inner child work, which I'm very familiar with the stories from my past, the trauma from my past, things that I've carried forward into my future. And I've done a lot of healing around that. But what Jeremy did for me was to help me bring awareness to something that was directly affecting my reality today. And he took me back to that experience and allowed me to actually pull out all of the lessons and learnings from that moment and recreate it. And it was an incredibly beautiful process where I still have this very strong visual in my mind of the little girl that is me and all of the healing that we created in that time, in that space, and how that spanned through to me now. Jeremy's coaching style is very intuitive. You could feel throughout our session that he was very much guided by what I was saying, and that allowed him to kind of continue to go to different layers and really get me to a place that I couldn't get to on my own. So his guidance and his ability to just sit with silence and allow me to get there is really beautiful and really transformational. And Jeremy eventually brought me back to now, obviously. And with that came so many healings that by just going back to that time and healing that inner child and that little girl and being able to have that all flow through to now meant my whole energy shifted. Rather than being reactive and doing, which was clearly a way of escaping the stuff I didn't want to feel, I was able to now sit with what that discomfort was and heal it. So since the session, I had this yesterday morning, it's a good 24 hours on, I'm feeling really light. I'm actually feeling really excited for what I'm creating, who I'm becoming, the future I'm moving into. And it is a lightness that I can't put a price on. I'm forever grateful for the time that I got to spend with Jeremy, the healing that came from that time. And if you are watching this and you are feeling like there are things from your past that are perhaps keeping you stuck and preventing you from moving into your future as effortlessly as you can, because it doesn't need to be hard when it's coming from an aligned place, it really is effortless, then Jeremy is incredible at holding space and gently taking you back to those times, healing those wounds, having those aha moments that make the present so much easier and the steps that you take towards your future vision a lot more enjoyable and a lot more effortless. Thank you, Jeremy.